Gotcha. Alright, I guess the mouse is free.
That's... Quick! Hide!
No. Hey.
This is bad.
It is bad.
I'm sure I don't need to tell a hunter this, but powerful camera like that Yamaugachi can influence the natural environment around them. So that's what they do, as far as I can tell. Alter their habitat to make it suit them better. And stake out more and more territory, basically. Sometimes they clash with each other in the process, which is fine, except when whole towns are overrun with plants or snow covers summer pastures. So if we let that king tusk think this is its patch, it could make the forest engulf Minato and leave us homeless.
Oh dear. I'll have to take it on.
Alone? Do you really think you could? I can see you're a very skilled hunter, but... well... no. I suppose it's the only option. If you fight it, I'll do everything I can to back you up.
Leave it to me.
ありがとうございます. If you need weapons, armor, anything at all, just let me know. But please don't do anything you're not comfortable with. Don't put yourself in danger.
Wrong one.
Sounds like something grim is going on.
More. Big boy. And they're just there. That's mine now. Well, that was an easy tail break. Yoinks. Boy, do I love when they're able to just turn on a spot. You bitch. Damn. Hello now, isn't this pretty? here. Don't make me spank you. You didn't want her? Where are you going? Why is you running so much? His music is a bit much right now. Here I can. Ugly ass pig. This little piggy went to the mock. And he didn't wheel his way back home. You stupid pig.
Most encouraging. Did you see the land retake its original form? By hunting the Yamaugachi, you reversed the influence of the Kemono. Minato is but a stone's throw from here. You saved it from being engulfed. Such is the duty
I
of the hunter.
appear to need my morning
The
coffee.
karakuri in your chest is burgeoning well, it would seem. Learn to harness its power, and many karakuri will be at your command.
What even is this power? It's making me shake uncontrollably.
The answer you seek is woven into your soul. You need only reach out and grasp it. As guidance, I can give you only this. Hunt. Hunt the Kemono. But to part on such a banal remark would be ungracious. So let me offer one further insight. You notice the crust on the ground there? The pulse of the heavens that weaves through all things is stagnating. With each new dawn, it stagnates more. Little by little, order turns to chaos. Nature unravels. But you can make it strong once more. Break the crust. Let the pulse beat freely. Do that, and your compass will be set.
All right, old man. Dragon pit. Neat.
Yes. Do you feel it? That is the pulse of nature. Unblocked. It beats strong here now. Order is restored. It nourishes the seed within you. Minato awaits. Proceed, hunter. With power renewed. May fortune follow.
Boy, you don't disappoint, do you?
It's all rotting away. The surrounding nature bent to its will. I can't quite believe what I just saw.
Neither can I. You really gave the thing hell. Seems I underestimated you.
Well, we're in the clear for now. So let's get that flying vine going and head back to Minato.
Yeah. But first, upgrade. Now I can have more flying vines.
I can see Minato in the distance. Wouldn't this be a good place to use the flying vine? It's an odd-looking contraption. Is it really going to get us across?
It's still mind-blowing. In just a split second like that. We're nearly there now.
This has been a hell of a day.
Yes. Loading screen. I've escaped the loading screen once more. Day by day it tries to get its hold on me. But it has failed thus far.
Well, we made it in the end.
I was starting to think we'd never see it again. But here we are. This is Minato.
Neat. Oh, that's my crotch.
Oh,
Drunken alcoholic.
so? Starting to feel at home yet? Really? Well, good for you then.
What you doing here? Sparkly ass butterfly. I'm up with the thickness.
Going out touting for business again today? Looks like you're settling in nicely. Tucker, with you doing the work of 2 or 3 men, the only job left for me is keeping my sake cup filled. Oh, quick! Looks like it's over. That was another big one. Feels like they're getting stronger every day. It's making the bridge repairs on the old Blossom Trail impossible, apparently. Not that it matters to you with all your karakuri trickery. I nearly forgot. You should drop in on the Hime-sama later. Our steward was asking for you before.
By studying your equipment, I've met... sumimasen. Could I ask you to do a job for me? I've been getting so much work recently, and my stock of materials is starting to run low. It's good for business, but I can't possibly fulfill all these orders with what I have left. So I was hoping you could gather some more materials for me. Not as a favor, as a job, of course. I don't suppose this was a problem back when all the karakuri were working. If you could bring me what I need as soon as you have it, I'd be ever so grateful. I hope it goes well.
Well, I appear to have that.
Just tell me what you need and I'll give... Look at all these materials you've gathered for me. That's perfect. I'll be able to finish all my outstanding jobs now and nobody will be disappointed. There are fewer and fewer members of the Guild of Artisans now. It's a headache for the whole town. But it means the rest of us just have to work harder to pick up the slack. Minato's future depends on it. Anyway, you've been a big help. Arigatou gozaimashita. I'm sure I'll have another job for you soon enough, if you don't mind. Feel free to look. You can't afford to neglect the equipment that affords you protection, can you?
Ah. Need gloves.
Metalwork is stronger and sharper. That's what you're looking for, I imagine.
Azuma gemstone.
Ah, you must be the hunter everyone in Minato is talking about lately. I'm Ruri. Pleased to meet you. I do trade up and down the whole country. Right now, there's something you might just be able to help me with. I've been asked to supply some Spring Watch monitor materials, you see. Lots of them, and as quickly as possible. There's only so much I can ask of my usual contacts, so... I was wondering if you'd be interested? I do some of it myself, but the truth is... well... never mind. Anyway, this is a really big order, so I'll make it worth your while. I hope you can help.
Oh, you small.
Your daily labors have not escaped my attention. Ours is the only remaining settlement here in Azuma, once known for its fierce Bando warriors, who prevailed during the rule of the Ishido clan. With the demise of the Ishido governors, the region fell under the control of the Ago clan, but they see it as a worthless backwater. By appointing me as its steward, they neatly rid themselves of a great embarrassment to the clan. Their hope is that Minato and I both will simply vanish into obscurity. But arts and crafts made from kimono materials are still highly prized in the capital, though few are being made these days. Until your arrival, thanks to you, I sense the spirit of the town starting to revive. I am extremely grateful. Arigato.
Glad to have been of service.
Speaking of the spirit of the town, you will have seen the windmill-like structure at the heart of Minato. The citizens call it the spirit wheel. I know nothing of the workings of Karakuri, so I have no idea how it could be made to turn again as I believe it once did. But it is my earnest wish to see it too, one day revived, turning proudly and purposefully above the town, as people prosper in the streets below. If only my hollow stewardship allowed me some small degree of influence. Forgive me, I digress. I summoned you to ask for your help. The capital is crying out for new handicrafts. With your skills at our disposal, I believe we may be able to oblige. They will require materials that can only be obtained from the Tsunobashiri, a glider kimono found on Natsugodachi Isle. I request that you hunt one.
But of course I can help.
For some time, the hunters here have taken no prey beyond the Harigasumi Way, and the materials are all delivered to Suzuran-sensei for her studies. You may reach the isle by boat. Speak with the head of the Guild of Fishermen, Tsumori Nobumitsu. I do apologize for asking so much of you, but this hunt would prove most valuable to the town. There is no great urgency, however. I understand you have many demands on your time. So many citizens are clamoring for your skills. It is my earnest wish that you oblige them also. In doing so, you afford Minato great strength.
Wrong. Ah.
Over here! Alright. Looks like it's time to ship out at last. You took your time. Nearly nodded off. Especially with this beautiful weather we're having. So how are things? I'm no hunter, but I bet it gives you a real sense of purpose, doesn't it?
Actually, yes, it does.
Really? That's great. So, you need passage to the Spirit Isle, do you? Believe me, you don't want to go there unprepared. That's where the big fish are, if you know what I mean. The kimono on the isle are a lot tougher than the ones you've been hunting along the old Blossom Trail. I think the spine glider inhabits the south side of the island, but I don't know exactly where you find it. In days gone by, hunters had karakuri that helped them find their prey. Without something like that, you'll just have to trawl around for it the old-fashioned way, and hope you don't net something you can't handle. I don't know. Maybe you're ready for anything. But it wouldn't hurt to check over your weapons and armor before we leave.
I'm all shit.
All right, if you say so. Looks like I was worrying over nothing. Oh, yeah, one other thing. You know the Guild of Fishermen handles everything to do with shipping? Trade as well as fishing. Well, we quite often run into trouble that could use a good hunter like yourself. So if you're ever short of work, just give me a shout. Of course we would reward you for your efforts.
Okie dokie. Ah, loading screen! Ugh, I escaped. It's getting more difficult each time. I saw that little bastard back here. Right here. Toil. So come on. Did they show up after I touched them? Yeah, they do. Bluestone. Eggplant. Coral fragment. There, there. Who are you? Crab. Bluestone. Bluestone. Touch. Peach. Oh, that's a crystal. So the crystals are peaches. Good to know. Boy, do I love these attacks. I love how even when I dodge an attack, it just does it anyway. It hits me. Bunker! How is this so loud? What the fuck? Neat. How do I feel like? Thanks. Why do I feel like these crabs are not living? Bonk! I knew it. I knew you fucking would. Neat. Glad to know that I only have very minimal time to actually do that. Touch. Fire. How much did that cover? That was a good bit. Touch. Earth. Goodbye. Neat. Loading screen. Ugh. They keep trying
Whoa!
to
Someone's
hold
had
me
a good
down.
run. Any material? I feel like there's more life in Minato now somehow. You couldn't come with me for a minute, could you? There's a little thing you might be able to help me with. Yataro here is a bit stuck for some materials. I was thinking maybe you could gather them up for him?
I didn't ask for any help. Why are you sticking your nose in?
Come on. Stop being so stubborn. You were grumbling before about not being able to carry on with your work.
Maybe I was. But that doesn't mean I need help from an outsider.
Don't worry, it's no trouble.
Do I look worried? I'm just... Oh, never mind.
You've got a solid offer of help here, Yataro. You'd be mad not to take it. Where's that list you showed me before of everything you need? Just give it to the hunter here, and we can all get on.
Fine.
Great. When you found everything, just give it straight to Yataro, would you? Arigato!
Arigato.
If you don't mind then. Irashai. Do you actually want anything, or you're just gonna stand there? You're in the way of other customers. If you want something, spit it out. I do good work, but I do it fast.
Noted.
I've developed. They say that the Spirit Isle you can't afford to neglect the equipment that affords you protection, can you? I think. Which one are we talking about?
Neat. You're over here. Water. That sounds nice. Alright, let's go talk to this person.
Are you alright, Ji-san? Do you need another rest?
It wasn't like...
Ah, you hunted a tsunobashiri for us, did you? Those spine gliders are tough. We owe you one. Arigato. You're clearly well able to do your job then. But how are you holding up? No strange sensations?
Nothing serious.
Excellent. That's good to hear. You must tell me at once if you notice anything out of the ordinary. Having a karakuri implanted in your body may have consequences you're not expecting. The seed is a very old karakuri, the crystallization of wisdom amassed by the ancient hunters. It will make a deep physiological and mental connection with you. It allows its host to conjure and control karakuri, to influence the ki that flows through the entire natural world. In fact, until now, I honestly believed it was a fairy tale. I certainly never imagined that I'd see it with my own eyes.
Allows me to hunt the way I do.
Yes, that's very true, but sadly it's not without its pitfalls. Firstly, I don't believe you can manipulate karakuri wherever and whenever you like. You've experienced that already, of course. You haven't been able to make use of karakuri here in Minato, for example, have you? Secondly, although the seed is said to contain the ingredients for a plethora of karakuri, it would appear you can't conjure them all whenever you like. I imagine there has to be some sort of trigger to stimulate the requisite memory. Given that it's a hunter's device, it seems reasonable to assume that those triggers will occur in the course of hunting activities.
Is there a thirdly?
And thirdly,
Oh god.
I dare say this is the most pertinent of the pitfalls from your perspective. The seed is deeply embedded in your heart. So deeply that one can no longer function without the other. What I'm trying to say is that if that tiny karakuri were to break, you would die. Now, it's not especially fragile, so there's no need to panic, but still, I would treat it with due care.
Understood.
Good. Yes, before you go, there's one last thing. There's a small task I'd like you to undertake. Or rather, the town elders have decided it should be done. It may even result in the first pitfall that I mentioned before being rendered moot. I think it would be quicker to show you rather than trying to explain further. Would you accompany me to the Spirit Isle? We can leave whenever you're ready. And Natsume will be coming along too.
Neat.
So a trip to the island. A boat trip. Unavoidable, I suppose. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to myself.
Yes,
as soon
you
as
are.
you're ready, we'll set off together.
I want to know how I'm hearing you.
If you want something, spit it out. All the right materials in the right quantities? Didn't think you'd come through.
Whoa! Did you manage to find everything already?
Yeah.
That's great, isn't it? Now you can push on with your work. Did you thank your new supplier yet?
No. Why? I'm giving a reward, aren't I?
I should think so. But it never hurts to say thanks, you know?
Look, you're the one who asked for the help in the first place. All right, if I have to. I just want to say, stop being so weird.
Oi, wait a minute! Sorry. I bet you're wondering why you bothered, aren't you? He's always been like that, though. But he's been through a lot, so don't think too badly of him. Of course, that's no excuse for being crabby. I'll have a word with him later.
Alright, do you? Azuma lumber. Neat. Alright. That's the end of this one.